Oh, wait, still.
Yeah.
Still. It's a face for hockey.
Oh, wait, still.
All right.
Okay, I'm probably yep, Sunday.
Sundays,
It's a fast. I'd rather play Wednesday.
it's fast, but it's hard.
I might play ball this first. I could.
Wednesday we get something random to do.
Oh, my God. I'm not better than I used to be now, as far as- all this pretty fun.
Never known you're not calm. It's just me that's not calm.
Upside down.
Yeah, I'd like to call the Isabella County Board of Commissioners work session, or excuse me, regular session to order. Stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk Lutz, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Here.
Commissioner Engler,
Here.
Commissioner Jazinski, Commissioner Marino, Commissioner Swaney,
Here.
Here.
Commissioner Holt.
Here.
All present, Mr. Chairman, except for Commissioner Jazinski.
Thank you. Next up would be approval of agenda. We'll have general public comment, presentations and special reports. We have none. We have one resignation from the Human Rights Committee. And then we'll have the consent agenda and committee reports, Finance Administration Committee.
Finance and Administration Committee's all set, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee.
The Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee is all set, Mr. Chairman.
And Human Resources and Public Works Committee.
The Human Resources and Public Works Committee is all set, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. We have no intergovernmental affairs, no administrative controller issues, no unfinished business. We have several items under new business. One will be whether we cancel our July 5th board meeting. And then we have 5 letters of understanding between the County Board of Commissioners and the various represented union groups that we have for the letters of understanding on the Juneteenth holiday. And then we will have another opportunity for general public comment, announcements, and adjournment. So is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved, Marino.
Support.
Been moved and supported. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Very good. That brings us down to general public comment. And we don't have anyone online, do we? There's no one online and okay, so we'll move right on to, we have no presentations and special reports, appointments to boards and commissions. Commissioner Swaney, you're on the Human Rights Committee. Would you mind presenting that?
I would be happy to. Motion reads, move to accept with regret the resignation of Joyce Henricks from Isabella County Human Rights Committee as an at-large representative effective immediately.
Support, Marino.
So it's been moved and accepted with regret the resignation of Joyce Henricks from the Isabella County Human Rights Committee as an at-large representative effective immediately. Do we need a roll call on that or no? Just any discussion?
I would like to comment that Joyce Henricks has been involved in the community for a long time, and both the Mount Pleasant Human Rights Committee. Forgive me, I forget what their actual name is right now, but also she joined during the 2020 and it's been difficult for her to get meetings in person as well. Although I don't know what her reason for resignation is, but we're sad to see her go.
Yeah, she's, Joyce is a wonderful person and a good public servant. All those in favor of that motion, say aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Very good. That brings us down to the consent agenda. Commissioner Hutchinson, would you read the consent agenda,
Sure.
please?
Motion reads, move to approve and place on file the June 7th, 2022 regular meeting minutes, the June 14th, 2022 Finance and Administration Committee meeting minutes, the June 14th, 2022 Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee meeting minutes, and the June 14th, 2022 Human Resources and Public Works Committee meeting.
Support Marino.
It's been moved and supported to approve and place on file the consent agenda. Any discussion? Hearing none, Clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Schindler,
Yes.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Marino,
Yes.
Yes.
Hutchinson,
Yes.
Yes,
5-0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, Clerk Lux, and that brings us down to committee reports, Finance and Administration Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First up, motion, move to ratify and place on file the June 3rd, 2022 invoice list in the amount of $265,799.27. The June 10th, 2020 invoice list in the amount of $232,812.42, and the adjustment list dated June 16th, 2022.
Support.
It's been moved and supported to ratify and place on file the invoice lists and the adjustment list discussion.
As always, commissioners receive these by email every week that they come out as to the regular invoices. We also discussed them in finance and administration, and we had a brief discussion today on them during the work session. So, and as to the adjustment list, nothing out of the ordinary except whether what the normal credit card statement that we normally would see on the invoice list appeared on the adjustment list this time. That was really it. And commissioners during the work session didn't have any comments on anything.
Very good. Any further discussion? Hearing and seeing none, Clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Marino,
Yes.
Yes.
Hutchinson,
Yes.
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 6 ayes, 0 nays. Passed, Mr. Chairman.
Lux.
Thank you. Next up, the motion, move to approve budget amendment 2022-09 for fiscal year 2022 third quarter budget adjustments and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
Been moved and supported to approve the budget amendment 2022-09 discussion.
We had, we talked about this in finance and administration. We talked about this in our work session. This is something that administration is bringing to the board, kind of more in depth as far as some budget amendments go, trying to be as transparent as possible. The administrative controller today gave a very detailed report in regards to it. In the increases in revenue, one was the recreational marijuana distributions to the tune of $56,000 per license. We currently have, at that time, we currently had 2. I believe now we have 3 or 4 with which, and the city, I understand, has opened it up now, so there probably will be more. And as I highlighted in the past, both the city of Big Rapids and the Costa County, I believe, had 16 this last time, so they were well over $500,000 that they received in revenue. So
Wow.
again, it's a revenue. How long it's going to be there, we don't know. So you can't really do a lot of long-term planning. But also too, as far as the statement goes, with some of the information that we had last, it's been in the press and in the paper, the board is authorizing $20,000 more for the sheriff's oil and gas. As I stated previously in our earlier meeting, is that this, well, I'm not speaking for the board. I'm sure the board feels that community safety is paramount. I can't think of anything that is in front of that. And obviously, we're going to do everything we can to support the sheriff. The sheriff has come out on record numerous times stating that he is going to respond to calls and answer calls of an emergency nature. The safety in Mount Pleasant with Mike Main in charge, I have zero worries on. So, and Administrator Controller Frost, do you have any statements you'd like to make in regards to this? Because I know this is something you've implemented, and I, as chairman of the Finance and Administration Committee, is very thankful to see this. It just explains it very well what's going on. So.
I think it is important throughout the year to take a look at the budget, not just at year end. It actually saves us a lot of work to look at this throughout the year. So I'm thrilled to keep bringing these forward to you, especially when they end positively like this one did.
That's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, any further discussion? Okay, hearing and seeing none. Clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
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 Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes,
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, Clerk Lux.
And Mr. Chairman, that completes the diligent and fine work of the Finance Administration Committee, party of one this evening.
Vice Chairman Horton, thank you very much. That brings us down to criminal justice and county affairs.
Four items. First up is the co-file GovO Quick Link Light Access Solution. The motion reads, move to approve the board chair to sign the co-file GovO's proposal for imaging preservation of Register of Deeds current hardbound tract index book and implementation of the Quick Link Light Access Solution for Isabella County Historical Land Records, and authorize the board chair to sign the budget amendment 2022-08.
Support.
It's been moved and supported to approve the co-file GovO's Quick Link Light Access Solution discussion.
Okay, we had the Register of Deeds, Kara Jackson here, a little bit to talk about it and during committee. We actually got a chance to look at some of the books and they are in rough shape. And as we discussed before, once those records are lost, there's very hard to recover them unless the landowner or their original going way back. So these will be digitized, so they will be accessed online. And hopefully they'll be preserved for prosperity. So
Any further discussion? Seeing none, Clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson, Commissioner Engler,
yes,
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Yes,
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, Clerk Lux.
All right, item number 2, information sharing access agreement. Motion reads, move to approve the information sharing access agreement, ISAA, between Department of Homeland Security, Federal Emergency Management Agency, DHS, FEMA, and Isabella County for the purpose of updating the Isabella County Hazard Mitigation Plan, and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
support,
Been moved and supported to approve the information sharing access agreement discussion.
So this agreement doesn't cost any money. And what it does is allow us, once we share the information, we can upgrade or update our mitigation plans in the emergency department. And that allows us to apply for more grants.
Very good. Any questions or further discussion? Seeing none, Clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
yes,
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes,
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, Clerk Lux.
All right. Item number 3, Animal Welfare Fund Grant Agreement. Motion reads, move to approve grant agreement regarding the Animal Welfare Fund between Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development and Isabella County Animal Control in the amount of $5,237, and authorize board chair to sign the same.
support,
Been moved and supported to approve the Animal Welfare Fund Grant Agreement discussion.
All right, so earlier we approved the application for this grant through HATS and Animal Control, and now we get to accept the money of the grant to help out with our animal control.
Very good. Any further discussion? Hearing and seeing none, clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, clerk Lux.
Okay, last up is on our agenda is the Terry L. Turnwald Trust Farmland Agreement application. The motion reads, move to approve the Terry L. Turnwald Trust Farmland Agreement application and instruct the Isabella County Clerk to forward the approved application to the MDA Farmland and Open Space Program.
There's support for that.
Support Marino.
Okay, it's been moved and supported to approve the Terry L. Turnwald Trust Farmland Agreement application discussion.
We've seen many of these applications before. The boards has always supported what is typically called PA 116. So the application was correctly applied for, so.
Very good. Any further discussion? Seeing none, clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney,
yes,
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes,
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, clerk Lux.
That completes the work of the Criminal Justice and County Affairs Committee.
Thank you, gentlemen. That brings us down to item C, Human Resources and Public Works Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Our first item is FY 2023 Region 7 Area Agency on Aging Request for Proposal. The motion reads, move to approve the board chairperson or designee to sign both the completed Region 7 Area Agency on Aging AAA request for proposal, application, and letter of support on behalf of the Isabella County Commission on Aging for funding for fiscal year 2023, that is October 1st, 2022 to September 30th, 2023, prior to the June 27th, 2022 deadline.
Support.
Been moved and supported to approve the fiscal year 2023 Region 7 Area Agency on Aging request for proposal discussion.
Okay, earlier this afternoon, our Director of Commission on Aging, Jennifer Crawford, presented us with this issue. And this annual Region 7 Area Agency on Aging request for proposal application is due on June 27th, 2022 for fiscal year 2023. And this supports both in-home and nutrition services provided throughout the year by Isabella County Commission on Aging. And this is also the 50th year of these continual service agreements. And with funding from Region 7 AAA to Isabella County and Isabella County Commission on Aging.
Very good. Any further discussion? Hearing none, clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney,
yes,
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes,
6 ayes, 0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, clerk Lux.
Number 2, recycling service contract extension with Central Michigan University. Motion reads, move to approve the contract extension between Central Michigan University and Isabella County Material Recovery Facility for recycling services effective July 1st, 2022 until June 30th, 2023, and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support Marino.
Been moved and supported to approve the recycling services contract extension with Central Michigan University. Discussion.
Yeah, in our work session, this was reported on by Jake Borton, the MRF director. We've had this contract going all the way back to 1991, so a long time. And with our good standings of CMU, it's usually been a 3-year contract, and this is going to be a 1-year contract. He negotiated it out at a 9% increase. Some of the reasons for this is we're trying to work with them with their declining enrollment, and the fees as follow are $22.45 per ton tipping fee and $32.70 per pick for the trip charge. And this also, in that 9% total, we went from $42,821.01 to $46,675.01. Jake seemed to think that this was a fair contract, and when we go to next year, they're more than willing to work with us and keep the good faith.
Very good.
Like to say that I think that Jake made a great point in this contract, even though it's less than we charged our private contractors. What we're doing here is working with another government entity. So we're using tax dollars to pay another government entity. So it's in the interest of our constituents.
Good point. Any further discussion? Hearing none, clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
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 Commissioner Hope,
Yes.
0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Lux,
That concludes the work of the Human Resources and Public Works Committee, Mr. Chair.
thank you, gentlemen. That would bring us down to intergovernmental affairs, which we have none. We have no administrator controller issues, no unfinished business under new business. Commissioner Marino, could you present that item A under new business for us,
Sure.
please?
Motion reads, move to cancel the July 5th, 2022 Isabella County Board of Commissioners work session and regular meeting.
Been moved and supported to cancel the July 5th, 2022 Isabella County Board of Commissioners work session and regular meeting discussion.
Yes, Mr. Chair, this is something, as long as I've been on here too, we've always done this. I'll cancel the day after July 4th for consideration of people leaving the town and so forth.
Yep, very good. And we had a brief discussion on it in the work session. Didn't seem to have any conflict or hesitation about it. So any further discussion? Seeing none, Madam Clerk, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Marino,
Oh, yes.
Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
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 Commissioner Horton,
Yes.
Yes.
0 nays. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Clerk Lux. And what we have next, B through F, Commissioner Swaney is going to present those motions, but they're basically all letters of understanding between the Board of Commissioners and the represented union groups. So
I'll read them all together. As there will be no discussion in between.
no, do
or
one at a time. We
do them.
have to do them one at a time.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
All right. Item B, dispatch supervisors union. Juneteenth holiday. Motion reads, move to approve the letter of understanding between Isabella County Board of Commissioners and the Police Officers Association of Michigan Dispatch Supervisors Union, adding Juneteenth, June 19th as a paid holiday effective June 1st, 2022, and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
Been moved and supported to approve the dispatch supervisors unit letter of understanding on the Juneteenth holiday. Discussion.
As you'll see first, we approved a Juneteenth holiday for all of our employees since the court order from the Michigan Supreme Court came down that our court employees would be getting that holiday off. So we equaled the playing field for our employees so everyone could enjoy a 3-day weekend with their family.
Very, very good. Any further discussion? Hearing none, clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Horton,
No.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes,
5 ayes, 1 nay. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, clerk Lux.
Item C, dispatchers unit, Juneteenth holiday. Motion reads, move to approve the letter of understanding between Isabella County Board of Commissioners and the Police Officers Association of Michigan Dispatchers Unit, adding Juneteenth, June 19th as a paid holiday effective June 1st, 2022, and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
Been moved and supported to approve the letter of understanding between Isabella County Board of Commissioners and the Police Officers Association of Michigan regarding the Juneteenth holiday discussion.
Right, this is the same as above, just a different union group, the dispatchers unit.
Very good. Clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Then
Yes.
Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Horton,
No.
Marino, Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
Yes,
5 ayes, 1 nay. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, Clerk Lux.
All right, item D, deputies union, Juneteenth holiday. Motion reads, move to approve the letter of understanding between the Isabella County Board of Commissioners and the Sheriff of Isabella County and the Police Officers Association of Michigan Deputies Unit, adding Juneteenth, June 19th as a paid holiday effective June 1st, 2022, and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
It's been moved and supported to approve the letter of understanding between the Isabella County Board of Commissioners and the Sheriff of Isabella County and the Police Officers Association of Michigan Deputies Unit, adding Juneteenth as a paid holiday. Discussion.
So same exact agreement except for with the deputies union.
Very good. Any further discussion? Clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Engler, Commissioner Horton,
Yeah, no, sorry.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
then
Yes.
Yes,
1 nay. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
thank you, Clerk Lux.
All right, item E, corrections unit, Juneteenth holiday. Motion reads, move to approve the letter of understanding between Isabella County Board of Commissioners and the Sheriff of Isabella County and the Police Officers Association of Michigan Corrections Unit, adding Juneteenth, June 19th as a holiday effective June 1st, 2022, and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
Been moved and supported to approve the letter of understanding between Isabella County Board of Commissioners and the Sheriff of Isabella County and the Police Officers Association of Michigan Corrections Unit, adding Juneteenth as a paid holiday. Discussion.
Again, this is the same agreement, just with the corrections unit union.
Very good. Clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Horton,
No.
Commissioner Marino, Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler, Commissioner Hope.
Yes.
5 ayes, 1 nay. Motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Clerk Lux.
All right, item F, command unit Juneteenth holiday. Motion reads, move to approve the letter of understanding between the Isabella County Board of Commissioners and the Sheriff of Isabella County and the Command Officers Association of Michigan Command Unit, adding Juneteenth, June 19th as a paid holiday effective June 1st, 2022, and authorize the board chair to sign the same.
Support.
It's been moved and supported to approve the letter of understanding between the Isabella County Board of Commissioners and the Sheriff of Isabella County and the Command Officers Association of Michigan Command Unit, adding June 19th, adding Juneteenth as a paid holiday. Discussion.
And again, the same agreement except for with the command unit union.
Very good. Any further discussion? Okay, Clerk Lux, a roll call, please.
Commissioner Horton,
No.
Commissioner Marino,
Yes.
Commissioner Swaney,
Yes.
Commissioner Hutchinson,
Yes.
Commissioner Engler,
Yes.
Commissioner Hope.
Yes.
A motion passed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Clerk Lux. That concludes new business, which brings us down to general public comment. Do we have anyone for general public comment? Michelle, anyone online? There's no one online. Okay, then we will move on to announcements. Commissioners, any announcements?
There, excuse me, will be a tire recycling pickup at the Isabella County Fairgrounds this weekend. It starts at 8 o'clock and they will run until the trucks are full, which is usually around 11 or 11:30. So
Very good. Any other announcements? I have one. I would just like to congratulate Coach Pickens and the Beal City Aggies on their Division IV. Made it to the state finals. They didn't win the finals, but they made it to the Division IV state finals, which is pretty impressive. So congratulations, Steve Pickens. Their record for the year was 30-3. So very good. Any further discussion? Sorry, any other announcements? All right, hearing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn for.
Support Marino.
Supported, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned at 7:29 PM.